Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. You're here with Juzzy, and this is the unbox and install of the forged Innovationz flip-up license plate for the 2008 Suzuki GSXR 750. Now, I was looking for a replacement license plate holder for my bike, and for this bike, you know, it's not a common bike anymore, and so it's hard to buy parts for it, particularly if you're looking for some variety in the aftermarket scene. If you do buy from Japan, you can usually buy parts for the bike, but most of the time they're not necessarily directly made for this bike. They're made for a different bike, etc. But this one is actually listed. It's actually from an Australian seller. It cost $170 shipped to me in Brisbane. And as you can see, this is the box that turned up. I had some communications with the seller on Instagram prior to buying it. He told me that each order is made upon the order being placed. So it turned up here, I think in about a week's time. As I said, $170. So some interesting terminology on here. You know, there's been a lot of talk online about the legality of these plates. I looked it up for myself here in Queensland. You know, it says the plate needs to be permanently affixed. Technically, you can actually say that the plate is fixed to the plate holder, but it's up to you to decide whether or not you will get a fine from it or not. I've seen plenty of people that say they've got an adjustable flip-up plate that have got a fine. Some of them go further to say that at the time of being pulled over, their plate was in the standard position, or at least, you know, sort of angled up a bit like you would normally have when you're riding. But they went ahead and paid the fine, and so be it. If I get a fine in the mail for this part, I think that I will be contesting it, because I'll never be riding with it in the flipped up position. I just like the aesthetics of this actual product. So let's have a look what's inside the box. Inside there's a thank you card, one person operated business, etc, etc. Microfiber cleaning cloth, which is used for your visor, so nothing to do with the product, but just a nice gesture from the company. So inside the product was, this is the first time I've opened it, sufficiently bubble wrapped. That's quite a lot of bubble wrap. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got here. So comes packaged like this. So the first question I had when I contacted the seller is, does it come with the appropriate plug for this bike? It certainly looks like the one that's for my bike, but a lot of Suzuki ones do. But we'll check that and confirm it as we do the install. So I don't know anyone that actually has one of these flip-up plate holders in their bike. So here we've got the instructions. As you can see, it says for the 750 2008 to 2010 Suzuki GSXR, and yeah, as you can see, it's really just two holes there. It's got, you can adjust the bolt tension so that the plate can be flipped up. Okay, so on this product, inside here, there is a strong magnet, and the whole product seems to be 3D printed. So it's actually a plastic, and the plate holder itself is plastic. And in here, as you can imagine, this part sits to the top of the bike. So that's the part that actually shows the plate. So you put your plate on here, bolt through at the top. You can put an aftermarket reflector that bolts to the bottom of the plate here, and then this cable simply goes up to the wiring loom inside the rear tail. So to facilitate flipping the plate up, you can push that in. So when you push that in, you can see that it locks it here. So as you can see, it's pushed in, the plate can't move at all. If you want to let it go, you do that, and then you can actually compress it. Now if you just listen to this, so there's the magnet there that's in it, and it's quite strong, so that won't fall down by itself. That's impossible to fall down. So inside here there is some white markings. I think that's because when they have installed the glue, they've obviously, when they've installed the light, they've used some glue, but it's got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it looks like a 6 LED light in there. And then here at the tail you can see, so that's a generic light. In here I can see that they haven't heated sufficiently across this wiring loom to do that, so I'll just put the lighter on that. That's a quick easy fix. But yeah, it is a little bit, there is some white there, it is coming off, so I'll probably just use a cloth at the end of the install just to give it a quick tidy up, and we'll see how that goes. Basically, to take off this plate holder, there's 2 bolts here on the bottom, and there is a harness that's going through. I will need to actually go inside the tail of the bike and disconnect the factory plug for it. Okay, so next I took the seat out by taking the bolts off on the side, and on here there is another push clip, plastic clip to release. Now that you've got the 3 on the top, 2 plastic clips on the bottom, and the seat bolt out, this whole black plastic piece can detach. To take this off then you can see that the plug for the rear license plate is over here, nested in the plugs and connectors on the left side of the bike. So you just trace it through and you'll see that there is a white plug just here. So this is the one to disconnect and swap over with the forged Innovationz plug. I'm going to plug this in. I'd hate to plug it all up or install it all and then find out that it doesn't work. Great, so it's in. So I pop the key into the ignition. And as you can see, it lights up. Okay, so we'll continue with the install. Okay, so I've fed the loom through here, and now the loom is free to be pulled from the bottom with the license plate. Out of there. Cool, so there it is, all out. The tubing to protect the solder joint, it's not heated up. So it's going through under this way, straight out the side here, so it's just straight like that. straight out the side. So they give you plenty of room. Better to have more wire than to not have it. The plug has a elongated slider so that it goes in. Putting in the back panel first. And you work your way from the back to the front. Here. Cool. The last thing I just want to note is that this has to be tucked on the inside so that it's proper. It doesn't go on, this part does not go on the outside. Okay guys, so here is the finished product. I've got the plate on, the number plate protector on, and the reflector on. It's quite a minimalist look, as you can see. This is what it looks like from the back. So it looks very neat. I had a reflector that bolts onto the back of a number plate, but because this black plastic part has the magnet at the back, the bracket was obstructed. So I ended up grinding the bolt off on the back of the reflector and using a strong adhesive tape to just mount it to here. Now, because I've got a number plate bracket on the bike, I like this one that comes from our local car shop because it removes the white outline of the plate and makes it all black. The problem is though is that when you've got the plate on, the flip up bracket magnet can't reach the top. It still goes up, so it's not viewable, but it's not magnetized at all. So just to show you again, push the button which removes the latch, and then you can push it up. So as you can see, it's in the up position. It can't be seen. But because the number plate bracket is on there, it actually fouls this top part. To Forged Innovationz, if you were to somehow make that part not so thick at this area, then that would be much more ideal. Alternatively, if you re-drill the holes so that they're lower, then that would possibly help the situation. I did actually drill a couple of holes and try that, and it worked, but then the problem was that the reflector was an issue. So like I said, I'm not going to be riding with the plate up. I just like the style of it in the fixed position anyway. But for any of you guys that are wanting to actually have the plate up, that's something for your consideration if you're looking to put a number plate protector on. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed the install of the Forged Innovationz flip up number plate for the GSXR750, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.